Ebbing, followed by Dawn Ellison.
Hello, my name is Rita Ebbing. I'm representing Public Citizen, and also I'm a longtime Dallas Sierra member, and I'm also a member of the North Texas Clean Air Regional Steering Committee that's going to be meeting on this area. And I must say first of all, I want to ask this. Why does this meeting have to end at 9 when it's for the public? I'm sure if we needed to, the police back here or someone, I hear there's a city council person there, could ask Mayor Cluck to extend that. Because
But if you'd like an answer to that, all of my staff here, save one, are from the Austin area. Everybody here has to travel home. I have to take the consideration of their safety into account as well.
Well,
what about ours?
You know, if an extra half hour is going to put their safety at risk.
How about let's get to 9 o'clock and then we'll see. We already know that Ms. Hildebrand has to leave, but let's see.
Well,
let's keep moving.
And the other thing I want to say is I find this presentation tonight rather disappointing. 6 people in 25 minutes. How many people understand what this air plan might or could be tonight? Raise your hand unless you're from Ash Grove or somewhere. So I find it disappointing when you have a public meeting and you want to speak in all technical terms to the extent where nobody understands anything. As far as the upcoming SIP plan, having sat through several sets of air SIP planning meetings over the years, it's time when citizens have done a lot, like cleaning up their cars, like they've done 90%, that industry, it's time for them to step up. It's time for coal plants to get wrapped in this plan like they should be, and to make it stick so they can't sue like they did before. For those in the public that don't know that there's 12 plants right now, either coming online, being built, or being permitted, that's going to put Tyler probably in non-attainment, Austin in non-attainment, just one of TXU's plants, Oak Grove. It is. When people thought that someone got the message that we don't want more coal plants, it obviously didn't go. The other thing is the cement plants. Just like Jim said, the cement kilns need to be cleaned up. We've been trying to clean them up for 2 decades. For those in the public who don't know, there was a cement subcommittee committee at the last set of air planning meetings. And this is how far the cement industry will go. They fly in people from the Portland Cement Association to try and say they can't do SCR, they can't do NSCR. They don't want to do anything, and this is the reason. Because it would set a precedent for the entire nation for cement kilns if they were made to comply or try a technology that Europe already uses. The other thing that needs to be done, and I'm sure I want whoever in this room who wants oil and gas wells really incorporated into this air plan to please stand up. We're looking at 18,000 gas wells now, and we're up to maybe triple that to 53,000 wells. This region will never get into non-attainment, never get into attainment if we don't seriously address the gas wells. So, as this next air planning process starts, we need to take point sources into consideration and we need to get it done. And as far as the monitors, just like Jim referred to, I hope for goodness sake we're not going to get a monitor in Frisco by which to measure the DFW area, because it's inadequate. And even people who aren't scientists sat at that table and recognized that from day one when we started the air SIP planning meetings at COG. Thank you.
the early days of summer, and we already have had numerous orange alerts. We're concerned that if the pace of pollution in this area continues unabated, this region of Texas could become undesirable as a residential destination, particularly for families with young children and adults with chronic respiratory problems who are the most vulnerable to ozone pollution. Most experts say ozone levels should not exceed 70 to 60 parts per billion. Ozone pollution levels here exceed even the old standard. We asked TCEQ to take the lead in introducing better measures to reduce both vehicular pollution as well as stationary sources of pollution. We appeal to your commission to activate a more rigorous regulation in our area. We support controls and penalties, inspections and monitoring, full disclosure of pollution data, incentives to accelerate pollution control, proactive enforcement measures, and substantial fines for noncompliance. Please listen to our appeal for cleaner air. And regarding the economic feasibility factor that you cited in your strategy considerations, we don't agree that politicians who state citizens must choose between a strong economy and jobs versus clean air. We don't agree with that. Clean air is a basic quality of life issue. We expect state and local government to deliver both. Thank you.
Followed by Julia Bergen.
My name is Wesley Miller, resident of downtown. The one term that does not belong in the office or decision process of the TCEQ is financial feasibility. That does not belong in the office. You're a commissioner of the state of Texas, a state of union of North American states. In our earliest documents, there's a short list of some of the examples of some of the rights that the government guarantees will never be separated from us. Oh, liberty, pursuit of happiness, life. Life includes health. And TCEQ's job is the health of the earth. Without that, humans don't have health or life. So any decisions made at TCEQ are made not with capital as a goal or a requirement or a set amount, but as what needs to be done next to enhance and improve the health of the earth. Because our job is to